Self-love. What does that even mean? What does it even look like? What does it even feel like? Man, I just want to share this video today about self-love, my perspective now on self-love. I realized I never had self-love, and I realize now that I kind of know self-love, I can see that my self-love was very, very low. Everybody has a self-love. I like to always use the analogy, this chart, 1 to 10. Where is your self-love? Now, if you ask most people around us, family, friends, loved ones, whoever, strangers, people will always say, oh, I love myself. Yeah, it's not the case. Because if we loved ourselves so much, I believe that we all would be in a different position from where we're at today. But not to get sidetracked, let me go back to square one. Self-love to me now looks like this. It's the self-talk. What does that even look like now? Throughout the day, when you're waking up in the morning, when you're doing the day-to-day things, getting ready for the day, whether you're in your restroom, showering, brushing your teeth, getting ready, whether you're doing a task for your business, for your company that you're working for, whether you're in a rush in traffic, and I mean so many little micro things. Just when you're driving and you're alone and you're having these thoughts, you know, we're all fear of judgment. We're all fear of failure. In that very moment when we think of something we want to achieve or we want to pursue in life, how do we deeply feel towards ourselves in that very moment? A lot of times people say, oh, you know, I'm fear of, you know, I don't want to start my business, or I don't want to start an idea because I'm afraid I'm going to waste my time. That's actually a really low self-talk. So you probably know of friends or family who've always had a business idea or wanted to start a small business, but they never did. That's because the self-love, which is the self-talk, is very, very low. Now, this may not really resonate with you yet, and it may not make sense yet, but I now realize it on a deep emotional dynamic level, not just a theoretic level, okay? There's two different things in life: understanding it on a theory basis and actually practicing it and feeling it and seeing how it works and seeing how it didn't work. You feel the dynamics of the failure or success. That's the deep dynamic resonance that is important in life. It's not just understanding 1 + 1 is 2. It's actually how do you actually execute one and execute the other one and then see two. And that may take 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, 5 years sometimes, depending. So to actually feel it sometimes is different from just understanding it and knowing it. That's why people always say there's a difference between knowing and practicing, right? Very, very true. Self-love, again. But, you know, the thing is, how do we improve our self-talk, our self-love, our self-everything, our self-judgment, right? And if this video so far tells you, hey, wow, this makes sense, or I do have so low self-love. You know, self-love is not just buying yourself stuff and buying yourself. Actually, self-love is saving the money for something that you want for the future. That's actually self-love. Self-love is not buying a pair of t-shirt or a pair of socks or a pair of clothes, you know, or, you know, spending money on lavish things in the very moment. It's planning for the future. And a lot of people don't plan for the future, so the self-love is not really all there yet, you know. So we have to right now be aware of where our self-love is. How do we identify our self-love? How do we identify how we self-talk to ourselves? You know, if you catch yourself saying something like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm not going to do it today, you know, oh, you know, continue putting things off in our to-do list. That's a very low self-love thing to do, because we don't respect ourselves enough. We don't respect our own time. We always think there's more time, but in actuality, we actually obviously don't know when we're gonna die or go or not be here on this earth. However, self-love is how do I get myself to do it now? How do I get myself to wake up on the time that I set my alarm clock and not hit the snooze button multiple times? You know, so that's the self-love that we're talking about. So I hope that this video so far has identified what is self-love at the moment, and being aware of your own self-love right now, and just be mindful about it every moment in our lives, and catching ourselves telling ourselves we're not good enough. I won't be able to accomplish this. I won't be able to succeed in this. It's too much work. It's too hard. It's too much effort. Whatever that self-talk is your self-love right now. So this video is just to bring aware of your self-love. I'm gonna make another video because right now I'm being more mindful on what is my self-love still, because it's a continuous practice. It never ends. We continue to add things on in life. We never say we got it, because if we do, that's a self-talk, and it eliminates us from being open-minded now to continue to add on and continue learning new things in life, you know. So never say you got it. Always say I understand it and I'm going to practice it. So remember, there's a difference between knowing it and actually practicing it. If knowing it is just a theoretic understanding, executing it and feeling it is a deep dynamic understanding that we can actually, that will resonate with us. Okay, so I hope this video kind of gives you some perspective today, and I'm going to upload a new video in the near future about how to improve your self-love, because I'm on that journey right now, and I see that a lot of people can use this. Okay, so yeah, talk to you guys later. Leave a comment below, and I'll comment you guys back there. Have a great holiday. Bye.